Help. Grab a rag. Wipe it down.
Beech Motor Speedway for motorized mechanical mayhem, action, packing, shot, tracking. First limited heat. On the pole, number 99, Jimmy Culprit. To his outside in the 83 is Ron Battelier. Number 15, Don Tapley. Second on the inside. On the outside, Scott Chapman, number 85. In the 97 is Ralph Height out of Bedford. Number 91 is Dave Culprit. 24, Tinker Dougherty. 74 is Gary Adams. 21, Kevin Gelinas. The 70 is Jeff Morgan. 89, Butch Buzzle. We'll catch up to the back of the pack as we go along here because they are ready to go racing. Junior Niley has got the flags extended out saying we're ready. Pape Chevrolet and pace cars off the track as the boys come down for the green flag. Jimmy Culprit managed to lead that first time through. He's having a little trouble. A lot of pressure being put on the outside by number 83, Ron Battelier. Battelier able to take the point going down the backstretch. Coming right along with him. He's got company. That 99 having a little trouble on the inside, Culprit. The 85 of Scott Chapman coming right along with him, taking over that second spot. Tapley would like to get out of that hole, move to the outside. He'd like to get a shot at it. Remember now, your high point men are at the back of the pack, working their way to the front. Only 12 will qualify. Watch that 12th place car. It's the 27 car getting a little bump and run there. Bubba Pelton gets stuck on the outside. He's running 3 wide. As the 89 car had to back out of it for just a second. They didn't want that baby in the wall. Butch Buzzle driving his new Camaro. He had a little trouble last week in that new car. Seems to have it humming tonight. One car with a little bit of trouble, slowing in turn 1. Looked trouble in turn 2 is the 99 car. Jim Culprit does a 180, sitting looking at the boys. They seem to all get around him. Yellow is out. Caution on the field as we have to get the 99 out of the way. The 51 of Kerry Anderson having troubles. He's trying to limp it back to the pits. Doesn't look like he's having too good luck. As we will revert to the last lap, run on the green while the scorers check the lineup. Get them ready to go again as we bring them down for the green flag. Check, green flag is out. Side Beech, 2 abreast, down the back chute. The 83 Ron Battelier has the advantage. Ron Battelier out of Auburn running a real strong race. Just got a little up tap, maybe a little wide at 91. Will try to take advantage of that position. Dave Culprit and fill that hole. Ron continues to hold his position. 91 wants out of there bad. Real bad, as a matter of fact, it looks. He may get a shot to fill on the inside this time as the 85 goes down and gets in the hill a little bit. We got them 3 abreast. They're cross-threaded going into 2-turn. Able to keep it straight. It looks like the 91 and the 85 were hooked together. Their bumpers were hooked together. Tough break for Butch Buzzle as he goes into the... Butch Buzzle was in the hot seat. Trouble car strewed all through 3 and 4. The 91 able to drive away. Let's see if Buzzle's able to do the same. Tough break for him. 21 Kevin Gelinas and the 27 of Bubba Pelton. He's pulling away. Looks like Almost everybody's running. Let's hope that Butch Buzzle's able to get the 89 running. Only 12 cars qualify. Only 12 cars go to the feature out of this. The rest have to run the consolation round in order to make it to the feature. And they got to stay in here and get points in this feature, or they'll be running the non-qualifiers race next week as they start to pick up a little speed coming around. Green flag is on the field as the 85 has the advantage going down the chute. Scott Chapman takes over that point. 3 wide into turn 2. The 70 car of Jeff Morgan. He's got the hot one. He wants to make it work. He's now up into 4th, trying to take over 3rd as they come down the front stretch. 3rd is his, momentarily anyway. Looks like he's hooked up in those turns. As they come out of turn 2, he's pulling right up. Door handle to door handle. He'll be as they go into turn 3 of the 83 of Ron Battaglia. And the 85, Scott Chapman had better hang on for his life because this 70 says, I'm going to win this race. He's got her hooked up tonight. Jeff Morgan out of Scarborough showing the hot way around. Tapley in the 15 out there 2 wide. He's getting going a little better right now as the 24 car muscles his way underneath him a little bit. The 06 of Dennis Quinn showing strength down through in the 1-2 turn. Let's see who's on the hot seat now. The 08 car of Arthur Peterson still on that hot seat. Gotta move up. No, 06, excuse me. Dennis Quinn. Jeff Morgan in the 70 car, still on the point, showing the way around. 85 car, tucking it right in close, waiting for him to make a mistake. He wants that spot back. Scott Chapman hooked right onto the rail, doing a great job in low. However, he lost that position. You got to get going again. That's a 23 car of Robbie Dorr. He's making his move now up around the outside. Robbie Dorr in the Bonanza Special. Gets a little wider than he'd like to be as he goes around Ralph Height in the 97. Dave Peck down in the 78. He's making his move from the back. Remember, only 12 cars qualify. Junior analysis, 2 laps to go. This time by 2 laps to go. As Jeff Morgan opens up his lead. Gets the 85 off his back door. 08 of Arthur Peterson's on the hot seat still. Robbie Dorr. Yeah, it's 06 car. 06 car on the hot seat. White flag is out. White flag is out. The 88 car's on the hot seat right now. Mike Field wants to hang on to the position. He wants to qualify. Robbie Dorr caught up to him, but ran out of steam as the 70 car of Jeff Morgan takes the win. Scott Chapman's in there for a second. Followed by the 83 car, Ron Battaglia out of Auburn, who started on the point. So on my other foundation night, the first limited heat goes to the 70 of Jeff Morgan out of Scarborough. How about your best Beech Ridge round of applause for number 70, Jeff Morgan from Scarborough. The LTV Builder Special. A lot of room for sponsors on that car, folks. Anyone like to get involved in racing? There's your chance. As we come for the green flag. Flag is out as Mr. Jimmy Gary takes over the point. Goes into the turn 1 strong. Let's see how he does getting out of the turn. That's the 39 car. Rick Sylvester trying to hold him at bay. Gary gets a little loose. He's in danger of losing second spot as Pinkham was ready to close the gap. Unable to do so. Ricky Harrison right there in the 85. They're backing up the Jimmy Gary car. Jimmy gets into the back of the other car. They hook together a little bit. Glenn Cusack takes over the second spot as Curtis Gary comes up to the inside, taking over the third spot. Ricky Harrison, the 85, got to get his position back again. He was able to keep him straight. Jay Johnson coming right in, and also on the four-turn, Glenn Cusack trying to make a move to the outside. Dumped it into turn one real strong. Down in the back chute, he has the position. However, Barry Babb lost the wheel, has trouble. Caution on the field. Caution on the field. Tough break for Barry Babb. It's that front spindle one thing that not in too good a shape. The 99 car, Ronnie Bishop, has that car running good again. No problems. He says he's ready to go. It's Danny Brown, the 8 car. 55 of Arthur Hannaford. As they pick up a little speed, Cusack is on it hard coming out of there. They come side by side. Green flag is out. Cusack has the advantage into turn one. Ricky Harrison trying to follow him around. Sylvester holding his position much better this time. He's getting a better bite. Cusack having a harder time to get around. He has the advantage. He has the position. He's on the point. Halfway around this time around. 5 down, 5 to go. Phil Pinkham on the outside, trying to make a move up the outside. Let's see if he can get the bite out there and make it work as Jay Johnson tries to fill the hole on the inside of Curtis Gary. Running a real tight bunch, except for Cusack, who's taking off and leaving the boys behind. The 85 car trying to take over that second position. Ricky Harrison trying to put a move on the Rick Sylvester car. Right up door handle. Going down the back chute, the advantage goes to Ricky Harrison. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go for Cusack and the rest of the gang. Phil Pinkham drops off the pace, way to the inside. May have trouble. Cusack running 15.17. 15.17. 77, excuse me. Cusack, Harrison, Sylvester, Gary, Johnson, Jimmy Gary. Check flag is out as Cusack and the Coca-Cola Special just kind of coast across the line. He is hooked up tonight. He's had a couple tough breaks so far this year, but he's hooked up tonight and making it work. Cusack, Harrison, Sylvester, Gary, Johnson, Gary. How about a big round of applause for Glenn Cusack and their Coca-Cola Special Mountain View Racing. As the modifieds come out to do battle on the Mayetta Foundation Special night tonight. Number 3, Lou Willoughby on the point tonight. To his outsides, the 32 of Dennis Westcott. Behind him is Jeffrey Robo in the 2. Joey O'Brien, the 44. Spike Manitow in the 89. Clint Rowell in the 14. Jimmy Emerson in the 12. And green flag is out. Down the back chute, Willoughby holds the advantage. Jeffrey Rubaugh trying to take over that third spot. The 44 car showing a little smoke. Joey O'Brien, things don't look quite up to snuff on that car. Continue to run strong though. Robo unable to hold that position to the inside. As Lou Willoughby sets a torrid pace down the front stretch into turn 1. A lot of smoke coming out of O'Brien every time he backs out of that. I assume that's nothing too serious. You'll be able to take care of that before feature time and make sure that that doesn't cause him headaches. Dennis Prescott holding on to the second spot. Rubo and O'Brien right there side by each. Got Manitow boxed in. Clint Rowell, showing more and more strength each and every week in the 14 car, followed by Jimmy Emerson in the 12, a rookie in that beautiful car. Lou Weatherby, been having a lot of breaks, tough breaks this year. Got that car hooked up, all back in perfect shape, looking good. Joey O'Brien hung out there in that second groove, unable to get a Robo trying to get underneath Westcott. He taps him, just sideways and loose up there. Westcott goes into the water. Flagman Eddie Walsh looking over the situation to see if yes, we do have caution on the field. Lou Weatherby and the rest of the gang will be slowing down. Robo able to drive away. Things are okay. Here in the 41st anniversary of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway, Maeda Foundation Night. 41 years in business. There aren't many racetracks in the United States can claim that. This is our 41st consecutive year racing here at beautiful Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. Lou Weatherby, Spike Manitow, side by each out of 4-turn. They will get a good green this time. Joey O'Brien showing more and more smoke. Probably leaking a little oil on the headers. We hope it's nothing any more serious than that. Joey gets under Spike Manitow. They're running wheel to wheel. Clint Rowell running good out in that second groove right now. Trying to get up around Robo. He's going to have to settle back down in as Westcott fills the hole and puts him back to the rear. 2 laps to go this time by for Lou Weatherby in that immaculate number 3. Joey O'Brien, Spike Manitow, Jimmy Emerson. Jeffrey, Rubo, Scott, Westcott. 1 lap to go this time around. 1 lap. And then Mr. O'Brien can get back and find out what is causing all the problems with the smoke under his car. Checkered flag is off for Lou Weatherby out of Wyndham, followed by Joey O'Brien, Spike Manitow, Jimmy Nelson, Mr. Robo, Westcott, and young Clint Rowell in the Rowell Insurance Special. First heat modified on this 41st anniversary of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway goes to Lou Weatherby in the Atlas Auto Special. Lou Weatherby out of Wyndham, Maine. The 86 is Rob Herrick. The 7 is Gary Hopper. 38 is Beaver Norton as we have green on the field. We'll try to pick up the rest as we go around. Remembering again, only 12 cars will qualify. Remember them guys at the back. They're your high point guys. That 28 car, Kenneth McLeod, a real high flyer here lately. 111, Pee Wee Knight. Danny Palmer in the 93. Into turn 1, 2, and 3 abreast. Young Mike Matter in the 113, the 75 car. Donnie Moss having troubles. We expect him to retire to the pits as he looks like he has a tired car. Danny Buba, the 47, continuing to show the pace. A little sheet metal damage on the 53 car of Mr. Johnson. They'll inspect that, see if that's solid enough to let him keep racing. Lance Crawford in the 3. On the outside, Johnson putting a move on him on the outside. Beaver Norton in the 38 sitting on the hot seat right now. His black flag is displayed. That is an unsafe piece of sheet metal, they say, on the 53 car. Tough break. He's got it hooked up and running real good. But Gary Johnson won't be able to win this race as the black flag is being displayed for the 53 car. Young Brian McClure in the 19. He's taking over that lead position because the black flag has been displayed for Johnson. He is obeying the flag and getting out of the pack. That's a 2 car, Brad Layton, another strong runner. Had trouble last week, but he's back in action and going real strong. More sheet metal on the Gary Clough car, the 0 car, showing problems also. As we get 3 abreast down the back street, Kenneth McLeod shoots up the hole on the inside. The 33 car of Robert Doak out there a little wide, unable to pull it in. As Clough has a fender dragging now real bad. We believe he's going to get the message that things are not all well in Hooterville. That's the 2-car of Brad Layton and McClure side by each. McClure hooked up a little better. Layton got a little bit loose into turn 1. Door handle. As Clough gets the black flag. Means consultation. Halfway this time around. That's the 2 cars run side by each. Layton and McClure. Pontiac versus Pontiac. Couple of good little drivers there running door handle to door handle. Layton got a slight advantage, but McClure trying to gain it back going into turn 3 and 4. Able to pull nearly side by each. Rob Herrick in the 86. He's showing some strength on the outside. Bruce Smith coming up. He's closing the gap a little. Bruce Smith in this white number 66. He's closing in on the 2 leaders. They continue to run side by side down the backstretch. McClure gives up an inch. Gains it back. Layton has the way now. Get that inside groove working real good. That car's setting real fine right there. Rob Herrick gets around Danny Boober in a 47 car. Lance Graff from the 3, able to go up the inside, followed closely by the 44 of Terry Brown. And the 49 of Mark LeBlanc. That's a 36 car of Kevin Buck filling that hole. 38, I'm sorry. Pee Wee Knight. The 111 sitting on the hot seat right now. You can bet the 28 car, Kenneth McLeod, he's going to try and do something about that. Danny Booba dropping back to the outside. They've got him strung out. That would appear to put Mayetta in the 113 on the hot seat right now. The 5 car of Mike Roberts ran real fine last week in that Thunderbird. Trying to do something about that. White flag. Checkered flag will be coming out momentarily next time around. As Layton now distinctly has the advantage down the chute. McClure going to have to settle for second as the 66 car of Bruce Smith is in 3rd. Rob Herrick in the 86 has dropped back to 5th as the 42 car sideways down the chute. Caution and check it at the same time. Pee Wee Knight developing a serious problem in the 111 car. Flat tire on the right front. Pee Wee Knight into the wall on the backstretch, cutting down the front tire, pushing the sheet metal in on the back tire. Let's hear it for the 2 car of Brad Layton. Layton Racing Special in that Sunoco machine. Joe Bessie in the Coca-Cola, in the Cola Special. LeBruck gets traction on the inside. To his outside is the birthday kid, Mike Mayetta. Mike won in the Limited Sportsman last week. The 49 is Kerry Winslow out of Leamington. The 35 is Paul Johnson out of Hollis, and the 88 Buick Somerset. The 17 is Rick Zemler from Wyndham. The 14 is George Libby, another machine sponsored by Mayetta people. The 34 is Bob Libby out of Gorham. The 37 is Bobby Harrison. The 4 of Bobby Babb. 3 is Sonny Dorenzo. 33 Mike Johnson. The 7 is Bob Billiter. 91 is Bob Randall. And the 1 is Joe Bowser's green is displayed to the field. Bessie and Mayetta. Side by each in the 1 turn. Johnson right on their door handle. Mayetta has the advantage in the 3. Goes in deeper. Let's see if Bessie's able to maintain position. Mayetta has the lead as they cross the stripe. Paul Johnson keeping right on their door. Kerry Winslow to the inside. Mayetta now takes over the point. Joe Bessie in second. Paul Johnson. Kerry Winslow. George Libby and Bobby. Oh, Paul Johnson goes around. Everybody goes helter-skelter down the front stretch. 35 and Johnson and Randall into the dirt wall on the inside. Hung up. Caution on the track as Bessie and Mayetta slow it down to get out of the way. Johnson hung up high and dry up there. Paul Johnson and Bobby Randall get the worst of that. Randall able to drive off, obviously having a flat tire there as the car is bouncing. Towing coming out of South Bowling, going to give him a little bump off the turn. Hope he gets all set there. Let's hope the car is still running. Yes, he's able to drive away. Has a flat right front tire. Mike Manor and Joe Bessie as the green flag is displayed. Bobby Bennett Jr. right to their back door, and George Libby and Mike Johnson. Joe Bessie hung to the outside. Bobby Babb Jr. up the inside, following Manor real closely. Mike Johnson. Let's see if Joe Bessie's got the hookup to stay out there. George Libby also in the Mayetta construction car doing a good job. Bob Bilodeau, Ricky Harrison, Bobby Harrison. Over $1,000 in the 50-50 right now. Over $1,000 in the 50-50. Taking over the second spot as Mike Manor turns the track at 15.83 seconds, 15.83. Bobby Babb hung out to dry now as Bob Bilodeau tucks it to the inside of him, comes around. Bobby Harrison trying to do the same as Babb tries to close in. He gets a little loose, gets up high. Harrison, I think, is going to be able to get that car underneath. It looks good. Babb holding him in close. However, Harrison takes over the spot. Now Mike Johnson ready to put the heat on the lead car. He's got to hustle because there's only a couple left to go. Manor says he'll have none of this. He pulls away 2 or 3 car lengths as Bob Bilodeau comes up the inside to take over second spot down the chute. Joe Bessie taking away that 5th spot away from Bobby Babb Jr. Manor, good, comfortable lead right now. Things are going his way. Bob Bilodeau would like to close it in more, but it doesn't look like time enough. With 1 lap to go for Bob Bilodeau in the 7 car. Mike Johnson, Bobby Harrison, Joe Bessie. Bilodeau closing right on the bumper of Manor as they come through. However, Manor, followed by Bilodeau, Johnson, Harrison, and Joe Bessie, and Bobby Babb Jr. They're ready to go. Gary Drew, most improved driver in the modifieds in '88. Willie Elliott on the point, tough man to beat anywhere on the racetrack, but from the point he's going to be extremely tough. Dave Lampram takes over the second spot from Paul Mason. Drew up the inside, Pinkham trying to fill that hole also. May not be able to do it. Mason's a little bit, he's taking 2 grooves out. Elliott comes wide down the front. Scott Watson, the 80, back on the back. These guys got a long ways to go. It's a 3 in the front. The front tandem of 3. Able to pull away from that second group. Willie Elliott, Dave Lampram, and Gary Drew pulling on that pack strong as Mason, Pinkham, Roundhouse, Watts, and Mayetta. Great training on the back. However, that front pack is opening up a little more each time around. 4 laps are down, 5 this time by. Halfway point this 10-lap Mayetta Foundation feature. Heat. 14.91 seconds for Willie Elliott. 14.91 seconds for you folks that are keeping track of those things. Willie Elliott, the Royal Insurance Prepared Machine, doing a great job from the point. Knew he'd be tough. He definitely is. Dave Lampram, the 21, hanging in close, waiting for something to happen for him to make a mistake. Gary Drew fighting hard to stay with these guys. Got a little squirrely there in a turn 1 and 2. Lost a little track, but you can bet he'll close it right back up as we have 2 laps to go. This time by. Trying to gain a little position back in the back. Unable to do it. As Willie Elliott and Dave Lampum are able to pull away from Gary Drew now. Drew having a little bit of problem there. Lampum trying to take that spot on the inside. They have 1 lap to go. Pinkham now pulling away from the back of the pack in that 4th position. But a Hail Mary wouldn't even work here tonight. Checkered flag is out for the Royal Insurance number 1 of Willie Elliott. Dave Lampum in the 21. Gary Drew, David Pinkham, Paul Mason, Screaming Scott Watts, Pete Roundow, and Mike Mayetta. Mike backed out of it when he saw it was a fruitless cause. Willie Elliott winning your 2nd Mayetta Foundation heat here tonight. How about a big hand for Willie Elliott and the Royal Insurance Channel One video machine? Remember, at mid-season, Royal Insurance will be giving away 2 10-speed bicycles to a couple lucky junior fan club winners. At mid-season, 2 10-speed bicycles. Remember, while you're playing 50-50 out here, they're also playing 50-50 in the pits. 50% of that goes to someone, or one of the mechanics, one of the people that help with the getting the car and the show ready out back. And 50% of their points, 50-50 club goes into the point fund also. Let's try again. Green flag is out. He's caught him sleeping. They haven't got on the green yet. They can't pass until they go by the flag stand. However, the 109 did make a move to the 96. Doesn't have a throttle, I'm afraid. Not sure what's going on. I think he had too much NyQuil. No dose. So they're going to get him no dose instead of NyQuil next week. We're not sure what happened. I hate it when that happens. The 14 car is Chris Rule. He's a rookie. He's showing the way with the 05 of Bob Perry coming along with him. Now the 96 has got it cranking. He's John Maycumber. He's holding in there hard for 3rd now. He's got it moving. Whoa, Chris Rule going high, wide, and handsome. The 05 takes that position away from him. Bob Perry is your leader. Remember, these guys in the back are fighting their way toward the front. They want to get some feature wins. They want to get some points. They want to be in the feature. We have a car sideways around the 02. That's the 102. 102 is Mark Poitras out of Wyndham, setting high in turn. He's got it going now. He pulls out of the way before someone says hello. And as we come back in the column of 2, green flag is out. The 05 of Bob Perry continues to set the pace. The 1 car of Dave Sprague showing a lot of smoke again. He had problems, that's why he's in this semi. Got more problems now. 3 abreast into turn 3. Side Beech, they come through the 57, a little squirrely on the inside. Sprague, although he's showing smoke, running real strong. Got loose, he's loose. Problems in turn 1. All kinds of problems in turn 1. It's a 57 car. Ronnie Hughes is into the bank. Green flag is still up. 17 of Dean Hodgson. Harold Hodgson able to keep moving. He's dragging a bump up, but he'll be able to get going. Go to the pits as we continue in the green. A lot of smoke. A lot of smoke out of the 03 car. 73. 73 is Dean Turgeon. Halfway this time by. Halfway on your leaders this time by. Junior Niles says, boys, you get it almost done. Stick with the program. We'll have it on it here. As Bob Perry in the 05 continues to set the pace. Followed by the 14 of Chris Rule, a rookie. The 40 car is Jack Chase, another rookie. 48 is Tom Bragg. Scott Johnson, 61, is being displayed the green, black flag. Got a little sheet metal damage. A little trouble in turn 3. They get cross-threaded. Straighten it out, boys. Hold on as he erupts an engine on the 109. Oh, I think that's a heater hose. That's steam. He broke a hose of some kind, the 109 Frank Collins. He got more than penalized 2 positions for jumping the green. He also detonated a hose. Steam heat, folks. As your 05 of Bob Perry continues to set the pace, followed by the 14 of Chris Rule and the 40 car of Jack Chase. The 73 car continuing to show a lot of smoke as he goes around Dean Turgeon. The 73, things are not well in Hooterville. The 14, Chris Rule backs it into the sand on the inside. Caution on the field, caution on the field. As we slow the cars down, get them back to single file, column of 1. The score is once again hustle and check out the lineup. Last lap run on the green. Remember, anytime there's a little lull in the action, take a walk down into turn 1. See Channel 1 videos. Buy a video from last week's race or any that they carry down there. $25, get you a copy of all the videos down there. The green flag is out for the field as the 05 of Bob Perry takes off. High and gone. Jack Chase not letting him get away. Gonna hang right with him as they pull away from the field. Bob Perry and the 40 car of Jack Chase, the rookie. Taking off the high. White flag displayed. 1 lap to go as the 03 car of Steve Howard coming on into 3rd place. The 57 is Rodney Hughes in 4th place. Checkered flag is out. Bob Perry, the 05, followed by the 40 of Jack Chase, the rookie. Hopefully this will help him earn some points to get him into heats next week. Get him in the semi-feature, get him in the heat, get him up into the big feature. That's the way it works. How about your best Beech Ridge? Round of applause for the 05 of Bob Perry. Bob Perry out of Wells, Maine in the Harriman Special. As he's going to receive the first big trophy from the Mayetta Foundation people and one of the hats from the Mayetta Foundation company also. We welcome Ralph Cusack back over in the grandstands, the owner of Beech Ridge Speedway. The man is on the move all over the place, making sure everything works and the program runs smoothly here each and every night at beautiful Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. As the Conti gets underway in the limited for Mayetta Foundation night, only 8 cars qualify from this field. Only 8 cars qualify. The Thunderbird jumps right out in front. Mike Robinson, that Ford Thunderbird, jumps out in front, running strong, as he did last week. Looked real strong in the heat of twos. We have trouble in turn 2. 2 cars seem to be hooked together up there. Let's hope they can get unhooked. No, caution on the field. Caution is displayed. The cars will be slowing down. We'll be going back to the original lineup, minus those 2 cars. We'll have to go to the rear. 41st anniversary celebration here at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway, one of the oldest racing facilities in the country, and one of the prettiest, one of the best kept secrets, we're told. But it's getting out, because look at this fine facility before you. As the green flag is displayed, Butch Buzzle, whoops, he had the edge for just a second. Roberts puts that Thunderbird right back in front, going into the 2-turn. Mayetta seemed to have a little trouble there, had to back off just a minute. Getting tapped from the back, just a bite. You gotta get, he's a little loose coming out of the turn as the 06 of Dennis Quinn running strong at 3rd position. Mayetta not handling, having trouble in the 113 car. Wanted to do real well for his grandfather and the gang here. Let's hope he can continue. Only 8 cars will qualify for the feature out of this group. Only 8 will qualify for the feature. Mike Roberts in the 5 car continues to set the pace as the black flag is being displayed for the 75 car of Donnie Moss. A lot of smoke from underneath. He'll pull it into the pits. Exit stage right. Mike Roberts, Butch Buzzle, Dennis Quinn, the 16 car, putting a strong move on right now. Don Culprit coming strong to the outside. 8th place car is Pee Wee Knight, the 111 car. He was on the hot seat in the heat. Tapped the side back wall, got the car back ready to go again. Looking good right now. Pee Wee Knight, the 111 car. Yes, Mike Roberts rather, the 5 car, and Butch Muzzle continue to pull away from the field. The 16 car of Don Culprit making a strong move up the outside as the 06 of Dennis Quinn goes around, and the 11 car of Steve Winslow able to maintain his position. Dennis Quinn, top break, running real strong with the 06. Everyone else able to get around. Now Pee Wee Knight moved all the way to the 5th spot. Young Mike Manor Jr. got to get some moves going here if he's going to make the feature. Things are not well in Heidi. The 7 and 21 are bouncing off each other. Not literally, but figuratively for that hot spot. That's a qualified position. Young man has got to get around them. Mike Roberts in the 4th Thunderbird, number 5, continues to set the pace. Butch Muzzle able to hang with him. Didn't have to go when he needed it, but he's able to hold on tight now. Roberts was able to get the Jackrabbit start on him. Halfway this time around, says starter Eddie Walsh. Halfway this time, gentlemen. 29 of Scott Pullen coming strong also. I don't sleep with it. Get in there on me. I didn't notice him coming up through as the 98 car. Bill Thompson Jr. also coming right up in there with these boys. Passing flag is displayed. The 7 car is on the hot seat now. Remember, only a few cars, 8 cars qualify. As Mayetta continues to back up, having terrible troubles with the 113 here tonight. Tough break for him. In front of his granddaddy in the punch out here. He wanted to do the great job, unable to pull it on. 2 and 3 wide as we head into turn 1. That 11 car of Steve Winslow gets a little wide in the 98. Continues to put the pressure on, wants to fill the hole, unable to do it though. Bill Thompson Jr., Pee Wee Knight to his outside. Pee Wee Knight gonna take that position away from the 11 car. Steve Winslow gonna lose that position. Pee Wee Knight moves up in the 5th spot. Mike Roberts in the 4th Thunderbird, number 5. Continues to set a great pace. He and Butch Buzzle pull way away from the field. Roberts has a very comfortable lead over Buzzle at this point, and they both have an exceptional lead over the pack. With 2 laps to remaining for the Busy Bee Cabin Special. Number 5 of Mike Roberts continues to go on through. Gary Hopper, number 7, sitting in the hot seat. On the bubble, as they say at Indianapolis, which is happening tomorrow. Let's hope it don't burst on him tonight. 1 lap to go for Mike Roberts and Butch Buzzle. And the 16 car in the 3rd place of Don Culprit. 29 of young Scott Pullen right there with him. 111, Pee Wee Knight. Checkered flag is on his Roberts. Dirt tracks it. Mike Roberts dirt tracks it out of 4 turn 4 to the win. In the consolation round, as the 11 car does a loop-de-loop. Steve Winslow does a 180 down the front stretch. Tough break, because I believe he was running in the qualified position. Let's see if he got across the line. Let's see if he did it in time. He stopped early and waved to him. He just, I guess he's a showman. Mike Roberts. Well, folks, it's intermission time. We're going to take 10 minutes here now. Jay Johnson and Danny Brown on the front row, ready to do battle as the lights go out on that beautiful Beech Chevrolet Camaro convertible, T-top rather. Flagman Eddie Waltz says we are ready as Jay Johnson prepares to lead him down with Andy Lute on his rear bumper. Green flag is out. Andy has the advantage. Danny Brown coming down the front stretch. However, Jay Johnson able to pull right back up follow him the same way, and Paul Johnson as they come down the front stretch, two abreast. Into turn two, Glenn Cusack able to get up alongside of Pinkham, gets the nose on in front as they head into three. Gonna try to get up beside Jimmy Gary. Cusack on the move in the second groove. Joe Bessie also doing the same way. Paul Johnson trying to get out and get hooked up also. Gary got a little bite going into three turn, able to take that position and firmly back away from Glenn Cusack. Curtis Gary running a little low to the ground. There's Sparks by as he gets around. Gets over that ridge on the track. Out the Hannaford being shown the passing flag. And Cusack on the move is securely in the third place now as Joe Bessie trying to make his move around Jim Gary to the outside. Paul Johnson doing the same. The 85 of Ricky Harrison coming on strong also. Jimmy Gary not up to power. Something wrong with his 66 car is. Ricky Harrison goes sideways. 39 gets troubles as they all get bunched up over two turn. A lot of bent sheet metal over there. There's a lot of trouble on the 85 car. Ricky Harrison, he's all bent up. He'll be going into the pits to make some quick change. Bob Belladou backs his out and he gets going. The 39 car of Rick Sylvester appears to be sitting in the wall. Bobby Randall, the 91, last week's feature winner, won't be making it two in a row tonight because that whole front hood is all blossomed up over there. Joe Bowser fires his up and he backs out of there. Lights around on the pace car. He pulls down pit road, hammers it down on the 3 and 4 turns. Side by each, they come wide. Lute has the edge slightly going into the turn. Johnson right back up the inside on the 2 turn, they call that. Down the backstretch. Door handle, they run. Johnson now has the edge. Cusack trying to get up in there. Shut that door. Unable to do it. Now Joe Bessie's out to the outside. He's going to try to pull up to the outside of Glenn Cusack this time. Paul Johnson coming up the inside. Not working. We have a car in the back wall. Kerry Winslow, the 49. Oh, he gets T-boned by another car. As Rick Sylvester able to pull the 39 to a stop immediately. I'm not sure who the other two cars were involved, but Barry Babb went out that highway. Andy Lou fires his car up and pulls away. Kerry Winslow, Rick Zimlin, the 17 is okay. We should be going racing as they're right on his bumper. As they come around, green flag is on the field. Jerry Johnson and Andy Lou into turn one, side by side. Door handle, down the back chute. Johnson got a slight edge. And Cusack right up there, going sideways, out of control, gets a hammer. Oh, he pulls away as Jimmy Gary goes around. That's a 180. People seem to move around him. The 07 of Phil Pinkham hooked in there with him. Top break for the birthday boy, Phil Pinkham. As caution comes onto the field, these cars unable to proceed on their own power on turn 4. Bad place to set. Jimmy Gary able to fire up and pull away. Appears to be trouble that left front of Phil Pinkham. He's able to start up, pull away. Action, back in shot, tracking as the pace car pulls down the pit road. Eddie's giving them the signal now to step it up just a little. Lude and Johnson, side by each. The green flag is out. Johnson gets a little squirrely. Lude gets a slight edge going down. Let's see if Johnson can pull back up the inside. Yes, he does. Has the steam, although Lude has a little more power. Down the back chute. Johnson's able to get into the turns a little bit deeper. Right, wheel to wheel, down the first stretch. Lude has a slight advantage as they cross the line. Had that been the finish, we'd have given it to him. However, Johnson able to pull away down the back stretch one more time. Mitch Brown having a little trouble there, backed up a little bit. Somebody spin the tires a little hard. And Cusack in the deuce, ready to set it out and try to make his move up to the outside. Paul Johnson and Joe Bessie side by side as Glenn Cusack comes up to the outside, trying to take over that second position. Joe Bessie coming along with him. the 37 also coming up the outside. Jay Johnson on the point. Opening up his lead little by little each time around. And Joe Bessie's hung out down the outside trying to get around Paul Johnson. His cousin Mike coming up the inside also. May fill that gap, may leave Joe strung out. Glenn Cusack sets out wide. Gonna try to take load on the inside, outside, excuse me. 15.85 seconds. 15.85 seconds for Jay Johnson. Really moving real fine. Coming out of the slow car of Arthur Hannaford, the 55. Asking him to stay out of the way to give him the passing flag. He keeps it low to the inside. Johnson going to his outside. Now they're coming two abreast. They're going to get up on the slow car. Glenn Cusack has the broom. Joe Bessie loops it over in turn 3. Joe Bessie sitting there going the wrong way. Let's hope he gets fired up and get it moving. Looks like he's fired up and going. Yes, we will stay under green. Joe Bessie loops it and brings it around. Now he's getting the passing flag as the leader is right on his back bumper. Joe wants to stay out there, stay in that lead lap. Hope for the caution, get back up front again. Able to do it. Johnson pulls up strong on him going into the turn. Bessie may have to give away that position. Glenn Cusack likes this situation. Whoa, Johnson loose. He goes wide. Paul Johnson underneath. Mike Johnson underneath. Glenn Cusack drops way back to third as George Libby comes up into fourth. Jay Johnson all the way back to fifth. Joe Bessie, that may be the break he needed to get his car straightened out and Ketsy stay out in front. Mike Mayetta moving up real strong down at 113. He's sitting back in about 8th place. Joe Bessie just hoping and praying for a caution right now. He needs a caution to get back to the back of this pack. As the Johnsons, Paul and Mike continue to lead this way around as they get halfway this time by. Starter Eddie Walsh is halfway this time by as they have caught the car of Joe Bessie. Joe not working as good. He will be getting that passing flag, and you bet your booties on that. Glenn Cusack in third, George Libby, Jay Johnson, Andy Lude. Andy Lude smoking them tires out of the turn as a 34 car of Bob Libby on the inside. There goes Mike Manor around Bob Libby. Trouble in turn 3 is out the Hannaford sideways. Everybody's crossed right over there. Paul Johnson through. We lost Mike Johnson in the melee. Mike comes back up over 4 turns. Everybody is running the one car out over the turn, not going good. Mike Mayetta back into the back. Joe Bessie back in the back. Not sure the number up over there. Looks like the 99 car of Ronnie Bishop. Arthur Hannaford sitting down on the inside. Caution is out. We'll revert back to the last lap. Run under the green flag. Cusack's on the hammer. He's a little quick. Let's see if Paul's able to stay with him. Yes, green is out as they come side by each. Cusack tried to get the jump, but Johnson was held off just a mite and was able to hold him off. Side by side down the backstretch into the 3-turn. Door handle to door handle. Paul Johnson. Cusack goes wide. Trying to keep the RPMs up. Maybe a little more push in that car than he'd like. Or maybe he's just trying to keep the revs up by making this a circle track all the way around. George Libby right there to fill that gap. He may take that away from Glenn if Glenn keeps going out there wide. Andy Lou right there in their back door. Sonny Lorenzo in the 3 is strung out 3 wide now. Rick Zemlin trying to get underneath him. Almost strung him out 3 wide. Cusack hung out there in the second groove, would like to drop in, I'm sure, and not be wearing those tires out so fast. George Libby in that construction special, holding on strong in that 3rd position. Glenn able to hold his position out there, but not the way to be. It's not working as well as he'd like. He'd like to get around Johnson. Bobby Harrison drops out into the second groove. He and Mike Johnson, they're going to put a move back up around the outside. Cusack drops down into the inside. They go into turn 1. He's more about all the rubber he can stand off of tires as Bilodeau and Johnson come together ever so slightly. Both continue on down. Bilodeau moving to the outside of the the Joe Bowser machine now. Bobby Harrison in the Miller car, he's been putting a few moves on the people. Trying now to take the spot away from Andy Lute. A lot of smoke from Andy Lute as he drops down. 30 laps down out of this 41 lap feature. Paul Johnson, George Libby. 15.95 seconds on your leader. 15.95 seconds as they get the signal. Putting the move on Andy Lute also. Mike Johnson right on his rear door. That's cousin Paul Johnson opening up a very comfortable lead up front. George Libby in the Mayetta Construction Special. Mike had trouble in his car. George holding on to help. 15.91 seconds on your leader. 15.91. Paul Johnson, George Libby, Cusack, Bob Harrison, Bob Billadou, George Libby, Bob Libby, Mike Johnson, Andy Lute, Jay Johnson, Joe Bowser, Rex Zemler, Phil Pinkham, Bobby Babb Jr., Sonny Lorenzo, Joe Bessie, Jimmy Gary, Mike Mann, Mitch Brown, and someone loops it up there. Barry Babb loops it. The 99 car backs in beside him as caution is displayed to the field. Ronnie Bishop and Barry Babb set high and dry up there as Dave LaFino took evasive action, went out over 3 turn, and he's back on the track. Barry Babb able to drive off. Let's see if Ronnie Bishop's able to do the same. Bobby Babb in the 0 car. Evidently some troubles with Mike Mayetta's cars. I believe they're asking him to take it in the pits to check something out, maybe leaking something. Louis Mayetta and the gang are here tonight, and we're sure happy to have him here with us. Uh-oh, Mayetta tried to get a little stretch there. Johnson held it back, put the hammer down. George Libby now throwing out there. Glenn Cusack trying to close the door in that second spot. Let's see if that's going to work out there for George Libby. Bob Billadou fills the spot to the inside, the 7 car. Not working good for George Libby, but running so strong in it, man. We're hoping to pick up one of these fine trophies from his sponsor. Doesn't look good at this point. Gonna need some help here. Paul Johnson, Glenn Cusack, Bob Billadou, Mike Johnson filling the hole now, and Bob Libby right there in the 34 right with him. Andy Lute showing a lot of smoke when he lets off in it as he gets into the turn. Maybe showing a little smoke on the thing. 1 lap to go this time by. 1 lap to go. Paul Johnson on the point. Sending it toward base. Bob Billadou trying to make a move on the outside. Trying to get that second spot away. Check it. Flag is out. Mike Johnson, Glenn Cusack, Bob Billadou, Mike Johnson, Ron Harrison, George Libby, Joe Bowser, and that was Bob Libby in the 34. George Libby in the 14. Jay Johnson. Fine finish as Paul Johnson picks up his first win of the year, running real strong. Paul Johnson got his own fan club right down in front of us. They're all excited in the Riverside Special. Johnson only picking up one feature last year. He's done as well this year as he did last and hoping to make it better. Paul Johnson in his Buick, number 35 Riverside Special. As we go limited racing one more time. Limited feature, 41 laps. The Mayetta Foundation Special. 3 more of these gorgeous trophies will be given away to these fine gentlemen. Again, Paul Johnson, the number 35. Fantastic job, Paul, holding off that field tonight. In the 11 is the 83 is Ron Badlier. The 15 is Don Tapley Jr. 21 is Kevin Galinas. 24, excuse me, is Tinker Dougherty. The 97 is Ralph Height. The 21, Kevin Galinas. The 74 is Gary Adams. And the 89 is Butch Buzzle. Number 70 is Jeff Morgan. And we'll have to catch up with these numbers as we get going here. Green flag is out. Tapley's cross-threaded, going every which way, but Loon gets it under control. He'll be backing up for a while, though. They've got him strung out 3 wide. Not a nice thing to happen. She broke loose when he hammered it. Trying to make a move up the outside. 3 deep into turn 3. Badlier gets a very comfortable lead down the front stretch into turn 1. That's the 24 car of Tinker Dougherty. Holds down that second spot. Followed by the 51 of Kerry Anderson. I'm sorry, that's the 21 car of Kevin Galinas, a rookie. Now Ralph Height gets it wide in the 97 cars. He gets struck 3 wide. He'll be backing up. That's not the place to make ground. That's trouble right on the front straight. Kenneth McLeod gets his going. The 38 car trying to bring it around. Catch up to the rear of that pack. Beaver Norton. As he goes a lap down, the leader puts a lap on him. Beaver Norton now a lap down. The 44 car also going a lap down. Terry Brown. Hate it when that happens. They're having trouble not getting up to speed as the pack closes in on them. Ron Badlier now, 83, continues to set the pace, going strong. He opened up more and more lead each time. The 24 car about to be put into 3rd place by the 23 of Robbie Dorr, and the Bonanza Special. Beaver Norton just dumped it to the inside, did a 180, sitting high and dry on the inside. Has it fired up, will we put it back on the track? No, he's retired to the infield. Something is not right. He probably broke a shock or something because that car definitely was ill handling. As Robbie Dorr, now 23, continues to close the pace down, shut the door down on the 83. Each and every lap getting closer and closer and closer as we go 2 and 3 wide into the 2-turn. '74 car does a 360 along with the 70. 74 able to continue. 70 car, he's running. No serious problems. Everybody's going. We do have a car all over the 3-turn. He is running also. I think that may be Butch Buzzle. Not having a good night. They're having an awful time getting that Camaro or Firebird, whatever it is, handling. If it weren't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any at all. That's Robbie Dorr. Shuts right onto the rear bumper of the 93 car with a lot of pressure on, trying to take over that lead position. He wants the big trophy to go home with him. That's a 24 car. Tinker Dougherty continues to hold on to that 3rd spot. However, the 88 car of Mike Field gonna have something to say about that. He's a little loose, but seems to have the power, coming up stronger each and every lap. Robbie Dorr going to the outside. He wants the number 1 position. Bumper to bumper as they touch going down that front stretch. Seems to have the horsepower. He's got to get the handle to get through the turns a little better. They want to be playing the game with him. Set him out high, set him low, then go under him. However, Butch Buzzle has a little to say about that too. He's filling that spot. He wants to get back on that lead lap. He's down a lap. That black car, the 89 is down one lap. Black flag being displayed for the 66 car of Bruce Smith. He got a fender out there. Not nice. That getting an accident that could scratch somebody bad. Robbie Doherty, new race leader. Now Bonanza Special. The 83 of Ron Badley holds on for second. McLeod making up strong ground. However, he's a lap down. He's trying to gain back into his position. Trouble in 3 and 4 turn as the 98 car gets cross-rutted. Bill Thompson Jr. not having good luck over there. The 54 car of Rick Frenette is also involved in that melee, and we're not sure of the orange car sitting there. 54, they're able to pull away. Sheet metal damage on the orange car. He'll be headed to the pits to get that squared away. That's the 78 car of Dave Fecto, a good, strong running piece of machinery. He'll go in the pits and remove that sheet metal, make him a little more air conditioned on this fine night at the end of May, Memorial Weekend. And as we go back to green in the Mayana Foundation night, Jewel really puts a whole shot on and he is gone. Badly hanging close, but not close enough. His door is hooked up. He's going to run away and hide. He says, I don't want no part of these guys. I want this trophy tonight. He loves the big trophy. Coming down the turns, they were 3 wide. Let's see what happens going down into 2 and 3. The 21 car got a little fidgety over there. They put him back a couple of spots. McLeod unable to gain that spot back. Whoop, they're squirreling again. There's a 74, crosses around. Easy does it. Everybody's safe. He's got it going straight backwards. That's the way to handle it. The 74 of Gary Adams did a fine job of backing it down the front straight away. I hope this guy doesn't hit it. He got a little squirrely in the 21 car there. Kevin Galinas. As he has the 74 squared away now. Tough break. He did a fantastic job backing it down the straightaway, keeping it out of harm's way. Robbie Dorr setting a very slow pace, trying to get Badley off guard. Badley into it, Dorr into it, out they come. Dorr has the edge coming down the front chute. Badley trying to set down in. McLeod says, no way, Bose. McLeod pulls up on the shot. However, he is down 3 or 4 laps. Palmer coming up the inside. He's your second man in points. Probably first even as we speak. 3 wide. In and out they juggle. Down the front chute. Sideways, crossways. The 3 car does a good job of holding on to it so far. Let's see how he makes out down the backstretch. As Lance Groffam really did a good job of holding on to that machine. McLeod trying to get underneath Dorr right now. Dorr only realized he was down 3 or 4 laps. He should let him go. Don't worry about him. Worry about the guys behind you. But you got that 93 car, Palmer, coming strong, along with the 88 car. Mike Field in the 88. Oh, melee. Ralph Height and the boys come together over there in turn 4. Caution on the field one more time. That means I would think McLeod will be going to the back of the pack. Dorr is your race leader. 88 car of Mike Fields, second place. Field is looking good. Bringing them in slow. Hammers come down anytime. They're down. Green flag displayed. Robbie Dorr gets a shot. The 88 guy missed a shift or something. Get a little up tap. Broadly, Palmer goes underneath. Layton's going to try to go underneath also. And set the 88 of Mike Field back to 4th position. Tough break from his Ron Badley coming up strong, trying to get in that position. Brian McClure right there behind him. And whoa! Helter-skelter, he loses a wheel off the 49 car. The 49 car loses a wheel. Mark LeBlanc on the Sockos. The wheel keeps going around. Oh, he broke an axle. The axle's with it. He's going to try and get a lap in for him, get tired, and going to stop right there. Mark LeBlanc breaks an axle coming out down the front stretch. Tough break. As we red flag the race, we'll do a reline up instantly, if not sooner. Green flag is out. Robbie Dewar once again pulls a hole shot. Danny Palmer sticking right on his bumper. Brad Layton right there with him. Mike Field in the 88. Rough road to hoe. The 66 guy having some trouble. Looks like he's going to retire to the pits. Mike Field in the 88. Got his work cut out for him. He drops it down into that foot. Oh, the 29 car goes sideways. Pulls it together, pulling down, gets it loose. Someone is, oh, they come together in the pit road area. Yellow flag is out. Brian McLaurin in that. The 44. McLeod's also into it. The 44 car, Terry Brown. The 5 car, I believe that is up there. That's Mike Robinson, that Thunderbird. Another one of your high point men in trouble. Point battle is going to change tonight. The 24 car, Tinker Doherty. Another one sitting over there. Light is out on the pace car. We should be going racing next time around. As the 24 car, Tinker Doherty back to join up to the rear of the field. When that green's flown, he'll probably, oh, he's coming too fast. He's going to have to slow down for a minute anyway. As Robbie Dewar brings him in real slow, and when he hammers it, he's got, oh, Palmer missed a shift. Oh, he missed a shift. He backed up 4 positions. 3 wide, now they're into him. He's out into the dirt. Slows it down, able to keep it going as Ralph Height also gets out there. Palmer got problems. He's back on the track. He's all right. Ralph Height, he's getting going again as, I think that's the 88 car going in the pits. No, yeah. Maybe not. 49 car takes it to the pit. He had metal hanging. The pace car is in. Robbie Dewar and Danny Palmer. Palmer trying to get his lap back. Green flag is out. The shift works okay this time on the 93. Robbie Dewar, Brad Layton, Mike Field. Palmer unable to get his lap back at this time. They pull away from the field. Robbie Dewar has that car hooked up tonight. The Bonanza Special is doing a fine job. That's a 70 car of Jeff Morgan, looking stronger and stronger. Believe it or not, we've reached the halfway point. Halfway this time by for Robbie Dewar. Brad Layton, Mike Field in a 16 car coming into play here now. Johnny Colford right there knocking on the door with the Top Guns. Point. Brad Layton says it's time for me to make my move around the outside. I want the big trophy. I'm hanging on for his life on the inside. Wanted to get his lap back. Brad Layton in the deuce. Sunoco Special looking real strong out there. Able to dump it in the turns a little deeper. Just a foot or two each time. All it takes. Still got 17 laps to go. Down the back chute. Layton gets a little bite. Right out of the turn. Dewar gains it back going in. Layton back and forth. Loses ground. Robbie Dewar strong on the hammer down on the front chute. Bumper tag going back in the middle of the pack there. 3 wide into turn 3. McLeod trying feverishly to get around some of these guys, get some little laps back. Not enough time to get back to that front and do things like he'd like to. front of us. Everybody, please hold your seats. Red flag on the field. Red flag on the field. Palmer takes a ferocious hit right here in front. How about a big hand for Davey Palmer? He's a little shaken up, but he's doing fine. That's what you do with a well-built car. Danny Palmer took such a wild hit into that opening of that wall, he even bent the seat. That's a job where the welding really pays off. Still laying speedy dry in turn 2, Eddie. You might note, I guess they're all set. They're coming in. Looks like the lineup is correct. Safety crews are in the infield position. Pace cars in. Green flag is waved. Robbie Dorr. Brad Layton, side by side. Layton has a slight advantage down the chute. Dorr back into the turn, nice and strong. Has the edge going strong down the back. Mike Field able to get up in there too. Layton lost a lot of ground coming out of two-turn that time by. Yellow on the track. Caution is out one more time. Debris in turn 1 and 2 over there. We have to clean up that debris in 1 turn and 2. Unsafe factor. They're on the hammer, side by side. Green flag is out. Again, Layton has a half a fender out in front. Dorr sticks it right up the inside. He's really hooked up. Have they got the handling tonight? Layton staying right to his outside. Unable to keep that position closed up. Mike Field in the 88 coming right on. Wants to take over third. Second. The 16 car showing more and more strength as this race progresses. Don Culprit in the 16 car coming strong along with the 98. Billy Thompson Jr. There's a fine machine that is for sale. Robbie Dorr holding off the challenges of Brad Layton. Layton taking a look underneath. Trying to psych him out now. He can't get around him the way he wants, so he'll work him over outside. Inside is a 44 car. Parks it in the wall of the backstretch. Terry Brown loses it into the wall of the backstretch. That beautiful number 44, Terry Brown. Once again, the field is under caution as the B&J towing. Rucker heads over to assist him. And the Pape Chevrolet Chevy Camaro comes back on the track to pick up the field. Robbie Dorr, Brad Layton, hammers down. Green flag is out. Oh, Dorr pulled a shot on him that time. Mike feels this, I like it. But Layton going wide. He's got problems. He's backing up seriously. Oh, all the way from second back to about 10th. Just at the heartbeat, he's gone. History, something is going to foul on that car. They get him hung out almost 3 wide. He's able to tuck it back down in. He'll try to recoup some of that distance. As Mike Field in the 98 car of Billy Thompson Jr. now in third, followed by the 70 car of Jeff Morgan right there. Morgan been running a little stronger each week. And the 16 car, Don Culprit. In 5th position. Robbie Herrick in the 86 and 6th. Robbie Dorr going real strong. Nice, comfortable lead. Deidre Rennie, would you please go to the outside gate? Deidre Rennie, please go to the outside gate. Robbie Dorr really got that car set up tonight. Mike Field and Bill Thompson Jr. as they set a nice pace around there. Dorr opening up more and more and more. with 35 down, only 6 to go. As Brad Layton in more trouble with the deuce. Such a fine run he was having. 5 laps to go next time around. As Layton pulls off over the 3-turn, he'll pull into the pits on the far side. 5 laps this time by for Robbie Dorr in the Mayetta Foundation. 41st anniversary issue of this race. Robbie Dorr opens up more and more and more every lap. Boy, if this had been green all the way, he'd have put a few of them a lap down, wouldn't he? He hung up tonight. Mike Field, Bill Thompson Jr. and the 16 car Don Colbert right there. I think the 89 of Buzzle may be down a lap. Ryan McClure in the 19, the 70, Jeff Morgan. As our starter Eddie Waltz gives him the signal, the Lollipops trees. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go this time by. Mike Field and Bill Thompson Jr. Ryan McClure trying to make a run for that 3rd spot as the white flag is displayed to a leader. McClure making a real strong run up the outside, hoping to get all the way to 2nd place. Looks like he's going to be able to pull it off. McClure really hooked up on the outside. Mike Field trying to hold him at bay. It's Robbie Dorr, Brian McClure, Mike Field, Roy Thompson Jr. and the 16 of Don Colbert. I think Butch Buzzle in the 89 was a lap down, and the 70 and Jeff Morgan running a strong race to finish either 6th or 7th right in there with Rob Herrick and Pee Wee Knight right behind them. But what a fantastic job Robbie Dorr did in the 73 car. Deidre Rennie, please go to the outside gate. How about your finest round of applause for the Bonanza Special number 23, Robbie Dorr. Deidre Ray, please go to the outside gate. Deidre Rennie, please go to the outside gate. The 19, Brian McClure. That fine run, and Pontiac closed it up real strong at the end for the 2nd place finish. Young Brian McClure doing a fantastic job. Our 3rd place car is missing from the action here. Mike Field, I believe it was. Robbie Dorr in the 23. One more time. Let him hear it. All right. As we are about ready to go for 41 laps of modified madness. The pace car pulls down pit row. Lou Weatherby, Spike Manitou, hammers it down. Green flag is out. Weatherby on the track. Able to collect it. He's still loose. Going into 1 turn. He's got problems there with his handling or something. The 44 car, Joey O'Brien, right here to take away that position. Spike Manitou, Joey O'Brien, and the 1, Willie Elliott. Willie had a lot of sour grapes, haven't put him this year. He's got 1 featured and 3 did not finishes. Going very strong, looking for the front right away, quick. He wants to be there. He missed the point championship last year by only 4 points. Looking to put the Rural Insurance Channel One video machine out to the front. To the outside of Spike Manitou, he hauls it hard, up the outside. Side by side, wheel to wheel, down the front stretch. Elliott has a slight advantage as they cross the stripe. Gets a half a car out in front. He will have that position down the back stretch. Willie Elliott, Spike Manitou, Joey O'Brien. Dave Lambert, Schema Scott, Lou Weatherby, Pete Rondo. As your battle now is back in the 4th spot. is Screaming Scott trying to get around Joey O'Brien in the 44. Scott's able to get in the turns a little bit deeper. Let's see if he's hooked up coming on out. Side by side going into turn 3. Willie Elliott opening up his lead a little bit more each time around. Looking stronger and stronger and stronger. We'll have a clock on him momentarily. Scott Watts gets an advantage going into 3 this time as Joey O'Brien struggling to hang on to that side spot. He's going to lose it. Screaming Scott's going to take it away from him. He's from Seabrook, New Hampshire. He got a little of that nuclear power firing up behind him there tonight. 21 Dave Lamprey coming right along with him. Joey O'Brien not running as strong as he'd like. He ran there in a 5-car that was wrecked 2 weeks ago. Back in good shape. Oh, they touch in the Drew and Pinkham touch going into 1 turn. All's well that ends well, and they ended well. Willie Elliott opening up a little lead, a little more lead. Each and every time around. Spike Mentor, Scott Watts, Dave Lamprey, Joey O'Brien, Pete Roundell, Lou Wallaby, Paul Mason, David Pinkham, Gary Drew, Mike Maeda, Jimmy Emerson. Again, here goes Willie Elliott. We have the clock on it. We'll let you know he is really screaming around this track tonight. They made call Watts, Screaming Scott, but we got a Screaming Willie Elliott up front doing the job. More and more of a lead each and every time around as there are 12 laps to go. 12 laps down and 30 some odd, about 29 to go. 41 laps tonight in the Maeda Foundation Special. Elliott continues to go, go, go. 15 flat, he's turning it on. We have him at 15 flat. As the battle continues to be back there in that 2nd and 3rd spot. Mentor able to hang on. Lamprey in the 21 doing a fine job of pulling on him out there. Watts, Paul. Little smoke showing from underneath the 29 car, Paul Mason. He's squirrely, he's loose, he's trying to collect it. Oh! Able to stop it without making contact with anything. Good job, Ann. Let me know that something was going wrong there. Caution on the field as the 29 of Paul Mason did have problems. Able to pull it to a stop. We're not sure what happened there. Hammers are down. Smoke showing there, spinning the tires right out from underneath them. A lot of smoke that time, but it appeared to be there just spinning them tires. A lot of horsepower under what little hoods they've got. A lot of smoke coming out of the 44 as he comes around them turns. We'll keep an eye on it for troubles there. Scott Watts staying right on as close to that back bumper of Willie Elliott as he can. He is not going to try to let him get that big lead like he had before. Now they're opening up a little distance between the 3rd and the 4th place cars. Spike Mentor falling off the pace ever so slightly. Willie Elliott, Scott Watts, David Lamprey, Spike Mentor, Pete Roundell, David Pinkham, Mike Maeda now making a move. He's going to try it up the outside. He's last week's winner, going for 2 in a row. Maeda looking to the outside of Pinkham in the 3 turn. He's up to the rear fender. How far can he go? Should be enough rubber laid down out there by now. As they are approaching the halfway mark of this 41-lap anniversary special race. Willie Elliott opens his lead a little more each time around. Now Pete Roundell decides it's time to hit make him over around Spike Mentor. 14.92 seconds. Elliott running faster than he was after the last restart. 14.92. Roundell got hung out a little bit. Take it, close that door right up. Rondo can keep it going on the outside out there. Pinkham appears to be, he'd like to get out. Boxed in there, Mayetta coming up. He's going to help close the door on the boys. Screaming Scott going a little wide in the... He got Lampram right there, waiting for that mistake. He'll take over the position if it happens. The big battle is back there for 4th place. Manitou, Pinkham, and Rondo. Bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel. Rondo gets a little wide that time, but he gets a better bike coming out on the 2-turn. Able to pull up alongside of Manitou again. Mayetta right on his bumper. He's waiting for something to happen. He wants 2 in a row. He needs caution. He needs something to happen. Willie Elliott is nearly a third of a lap ahead of him. He needs help if he's going to catch him. There's 27 down, only 14 to go. Manitou, Rondo, Pinkham, and Mayetta right in the group as Willie Elliott continues to open up that lead more and more each time around. Scott Watts and David Lampram are in 2nd and 3rd. As they get a little squirrely, Manitou loses a little ground. Now we'll see who's going to get that hole there. Whoops, I guess they're going to say pretty much the same position. It looks like Pinkham was trying to move to the outside. Put a block on Mayetta. Yes, he is. Mayetta says, I'll let none of it. He's going to go 3 wide if he has to. He's going to shut the door down on Pinkham. Keep him in the box. Hard-charging group of cars back in their 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. As Elliott continues to run away and hide. Elliott trying to be a show-off here. He's going to really walk away here. Watts and Lampram running their good little race. Back that 2nd place, quite a ways behind. Rondo now able to pull away from Manitou. Mayetta trying to get around Manitou. Pinkham trying to get up close enough so he can even think about it. Mayetta, we'll see. He's got the horsepower down the backstretch into turn 3. Wheel to wheel, coming out of 4. Let's see if he can get that little bit of bite. He crosses the stripe ahead of Manitou. Yes. Goes a little wide, get a little bit more push than he needs. Gets the bike coming out of 2-turn, down the backstretch into turn 3. Got the half a car ahead. Manitou closes right back up on him again. Now he's got the bike. He has the position. Willie Elliott. Whoa, he says. This is unreal. This is a cakewalk. He says he hasn't had this much fun since the last time he won. What was that, 2 weeks ago? Willie's had 3 bad breaks, and it looks like it's going to be 2 good breaks. He had 3 did not finish, and 2. Looks like unless something happens, he's going to have 2 feature wins to his credit this year, as he gets the signal from our starter, Eddie Walsh. Gentlemen, you got 5 laps to go. Scott Watts and Lampram take the signal. Rondo, Mayetta, Pinkham, Manitou. Passing flag being displayed to a few of the slow cars. Joey O'Brien, Paul Mason, that car all back hooked up good. Jerry Drew off the pace terribly tonight for him. Real fine running machine at number 71, but not running as strong as he'd like. Willie Elliott starting to lap the field now as he puts the roll down. Now he's putting the deuce down to Jeffrey Robo with 2 left to go. The popsicle sticks are up for the 1 car. The Roll Insurance Channel One video machine is going away. He's doing it all. He's making a cakewalk out of this. Full straightaway lead on 2nd place car, Scott Watts. 1 lap to go. He's got a car in front of him, Westcott. All he's got to do is take it easy and ride. Don't worry about passing. Set your pace. Not content to do that. Elliott says, I'm going to ride. Doesn't even worry about a thing. He's hooked up, and when you're hot, you're hot. 2nd place will be Mr. Scott Watts, David Lampram, Pete Rondo, Mike Mayetta, Pinkham, Manitou, O'Brien, Mason, Drew, Emerson, and Weatherby. And the 3 car showing a lot of smoke at the end, and then comes the Westcott, Clinton Rowell. How about a big hand for Willie Elliott in the 1 car, the Rowell Insurance Channel One video, yellow #1 special. Whoa, is he hooked up? Screaming Scott Watts out of Seabrook, 2nd place. Joe Jones Insurance, as he pulls up, makes way for the winner. 3 did not finish races this year. 2 wins. Missed the champion last year by a mere 4 points. Really hanging it out there tonight and going for it even with that lap car. He didn't slow down a minute. A lot of muscle in that car. Hey folks, don't go away. We have also 25 laps of 25 minutes of the, guess what? Wildcats, 25 laps. When there's trouble, we throw the red. They stop where they are, if we're lucky, and start from that position. Green flag is out. 22 on the pole. That's Leif Nielsen on the North Yarmouth. Oh, helter skelter. They forgot where the track was. No, they didn't forget. They just can't find it. That guy in the deuce is blowing so much smoke. Aha. Wasn't blowing any when he let up on it. Tune and lube. Got the FTP running right down through the carburetor. Smokey the Bear. We have 1 guy stalled in the front of pit road. Nothing serious. There's the 22 car of Leif Nielsen. Whoa, boy, they spun out, twist him around right in front of him. No problem. Don't worry, be happy. The 17 car in 2nd place, that's Pete Taylor out of Gray. And the 6 car is Chris Grundon out of Gora. Must not have a driver. I don't have. Oh, look at him here. 4 turn. Up and over the road. Stay on the wall, boys. Attaboy. Nice job. Now crank him up and get him going so we don't have to have a red. Yes. Keep him going. Whoops. Don't come out so wide. That's a 20 car sitting there. He fires it up as we throw the red. I hate it when that happens. Eric Hollins out of Wells. He hates it when that happens. God! Wow, they inside come out ahead, the middle come out second. That's the way it was planned, huh? 87, 9, and 21. The 87 tonight is Michael Ramsey, and the 9 is Dick Dione. And what was the other one? 20-something? Red flag! Whoa, mama! Put on them brakes! Whoa! 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 91! Whoa! 25! Whoa! Did Bobby Randall get in one of these? Where'd that 91 come from? Whoa! 5B! Green flag is out! Come on, boys! Start him up! 00, he got a serious problem there. Oh, that's a terrible place to be set. Look out, boys! I'm glad he got a red trunk. I hope it ain't like waving a red flag in front of a bull. Probably is with these guys. Whoa! 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 He says, I'm dragging. The green is out, and we go back to motorized mechanical mayhem. Some of these guys have really got the hammer down and doing a fine. Most of them are. really got them strung out here tonight. And going fine. My imagination, or is it just these cars appear to be a little bit better handling than what we've had here recently? 58 car, we will class him there because he got problems. Steve Brand. He's gonna head into the pits. He's had enough. Whoa! Round and round he goes. Where he stops, he don't even know. Two of them. Don't come down. Now go. Now, quick, quick. Hustle. All right. Good job. Gets it out of the way, gets it going the right direction. 33 car, he's still running. He's going to back it out of the way. Now put it in that D for drag. Right, he had it in half a race and it wasn't going where he wanted it. This 25 car, he's rubbing on the fender a lot. Up, more problems on the backstretch, but he's okay. Whoop, somebody takes a ride up the inside banking. And he backs it right up. That's the same dude that was doing the little T-Berry shuffle out here in the front stretch, ain't it? 33. He's having a lot of fun. He's dirt tracking it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Easy, boys. Try to keep him on the track. On the track. They're receiving points for these races, and later on in the year we're going to compare the best out of the A class, the B class, and the C class, and have a shootout. It's going to happen. Uh-oh, 150 gets a little screwy down the chute. He's got it under control. I have no idea who it is. He's not on my list here. As soon as this is over, we're going to go to let you down on the track to visit all these people. There's the 5B, skips the wall, scared the heck right out of one of our scorers. I thought she was jumping right out of the window up here. My word. David Moulton, that was the 5, did a great job of keeping that car under control. Oh, that's it. 33 again. He just can't seem to keep it going. Now putting on for a race. Quick. Red flag. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, boys, find that little pedal right there to the left of the gas pedal and squeeze it. Oh, nice stop. Joey Chet, what do we call that? The slide for life. Green flag is up. We're going to try it again. Oh, the 18's dead in the water in the front stretch. Eddie, you got one you may want to do something about. And he does. Red flag one more time. He's got it going backwards. He's got it going forwards. We're ready to go. Did he catch him napping? Yeah, look at him up in one turn. They're not ready. Terrible situation. Hey, we're not going to have to use the curfew tonight. These guys are running good. Uh-oh, now the crosser on the backstretch, back to the infield, looks to be okay. He's got going. Uh-oh, whoa, 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 over in the one turn, serious situation. He's running, he just don't know where to go with it, but the guy is running, backs it to the infield, now he'll turn left, hammer down, and away we go. We better find out later old number 29. There's the 22 car. Car coming through 3 and 4 turn right now. There he is now. Beautiful little Camaro. Looking good. 17 right there, the little black Camaro. Monticello Nova, whatever that is. A fine looking machine. And the 22 is going through 1 turn, 2 turn right now. Here's your leader. Out of Holland is your leader. The 17 of Beech. it, right? Are we having fun yet, folks? Yeah. 3 abreast, 4 abreast. Oops, a little debris falls off. Somebody kick it off the track. That guy got a little toe-in problem on the 8. Not toe-in, it's cave-in. Here's the leader down the front stretch, that 29 car. James Pitts going on through. Unofficially, he is our leader on the 17 car. Unofficially is second. Pete Taylor in third is Leif Nielsen. Beyond that, it's anybody's guess as the yellow car. Shoots it right to the outside. He must have lost a tire. He's going to make a little run to the pits. There you are. 2 to go right there, the 29 car. Whoops, where did he pick up all that sand he just dropped? He been carrying that for a little T-Bird shuffle for these guys? Whoa, shred the needle in turn 1. Yeah, gotta love them. 1 to go in the leader as he taps the 91 car. Muscles his way underneath, but that car is hooked up and going fine. 17 is your leader, I'm advised. 17 is your leader. 29 is second. He's coming up on him strong, but will he make it? Gotta pull a big hole shot on the inside. Who's gonna get there? Ooh, 17 and 29. Boy, did he give it a shot. He doesn't realize the race is over. Mister, he really put a shot on him. Had they had the whole length of the front stretch, he might have pulled that one off. He was looking good. Unofficially, 17. Pete Taylor is your winner on the 29 car of James Fitz the second. Hey, folks, I hope you had a great time out here tonight. Boy, Eddie, I can't believe you walked out there to pass that to him this quick. Gosh, it takes him 4 laps to stop, you know. Hey, good night, folks. Remember, tomorrow night, 7:03, right here, Main State Stock Car Racing Association Memorial Tribute, Westcott and Sons Race Night. Don't forget to please drive safely and with care. And if you're visiting our tavern, please let a friend drive home. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next tomorrow night, right here, Westcott and Sons. Hey, special thanks tonight for Mayetta Foundation people. How about a big hand for old Pete Taylor out of Gray? What a great job he did in that number 17. Pete Taylor out of Gray in that beautiful little Nova. Hey, that's a sweet car. You should get that pipe out of there and put that back to a street car. That's a handsome little car.
Move over, Thursday Night Thunder. Here comes Sunday Morning Lightning. We're going racing! It's Channel One Video Speedway. From green flag to victory lane to the unexpected. Channel One Video brings all the action to WMUR TV Channel 9 every Sunday morning at 6:30.